Even the fans.
I'm told that the last remaining seats for this one were snapped up within 11 minutes. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot.
With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, guys, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. And he always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure. Ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Martin Perez gets the ball here at home in game. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Striding into the box.
Loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game. Lorenzo Cain will stand in. And
you don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get, so you got to make everyone count.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he can't track it down. A base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Salvador Perez. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Josh Harrison will stand in now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Cheslor Cuthbert is set
where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Beltre there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Steve, how do they go about keeping the series alive?
Well, it certainly wasn't a good start. You're down by a ton after the first, so stay.
Mike Minor will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7. And he pops it up back behind second base. Mondesi is there for it, 1 away.
Batting second.
Stepping in. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Orlando back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. The opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Over the wall.
Standing in now, number 30. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Raul Mondesi will stand in, and you see the note.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Paulo Orlando will stand in now with the runner at second, throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. On the ground to the right side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. A play at the plate, and Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate. Lorenzo Cain. Right.
I think the fans have to be saying, what do we got to do to get a reliever in here? Enough of this already.
To second for one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting.
Into the box now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Push to the right side. But this will hang up long enough to be taken in out there and right, and I'd be surprised if they try it. Salvador Perez, 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Pitch swung out and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Leading off the inning, Adrian.
That couldn't have been an easy take.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Darren Ruff settles in now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Jonathan Lucroy.
That's a good job to hold off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Rougned Odor will get his shot now.
Need him to start producing, because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best, and they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass, as the Salvador Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
To short, hit hard. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
First baseman number 25.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. They couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Juan Nicasio is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Cheslor Cuthbert will stand in
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now. In now, Raul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Royal leading off the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
A.J. Pollock is now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, Paulo Orlando is ready here.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Around first, heading for second now. And make him 3 for 3 as he'll get there with a double.
now batting.
His teammates really understand completely. If everyone just does their job, you don't need any one player to be superhuman. Really, it's a team sport, and they exemplify exactly that.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Lorenzo King, fielder's choice his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. DeShields is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Wilson Ramos digs in now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Beltre is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Number 30 will dig in. Minor gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gordon is there. Makes the play, one away. Adrian Beltre comes to the plate. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The batter.
Now to the
That's a
plate.
miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4. Salvador.
That may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ready now. Foul ball. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Chesler Cuthbert will dig into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Raul Mondesi.
You know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in to start things up. Ground ball right side. Backhanded. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting. Second
Luke
baseman.
Nidodor. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate, Eduardo.
Look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And he takes ball 4. Hit hard towards second. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. A.J. Pollock. Runner going a second time. Pitch outside, the throw, and no throw. Heading out towards shallow right. Orlando is under it, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Paulo Orlando will stand in.
3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Hit down the third base line. Fielded by Beltre. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 1.
Alex Gordon takes the count to 2-2 now. High and deep to right center field. Going back is the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Lorenzo Cain will stay 1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Wilson Ramos will get an opportunity.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 9-1 ball game. Salvador Perez, Keone Kela, will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he is safe at second, and a wild pitch here could prove costly. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jake Lamb, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
number 30.
Fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman.
Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Kendrys Morales. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Just to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third. Beltre's there. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Join the hit parade so far. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
KC down. Darren Ruff.
Be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight. Not a comfortable spot to be in.
A quick out number 1.
Up next for the Rangers.
Jonathan Lucroy.
He's still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Kane is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers.
Rougned Odor. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. At the plate, Eduardo.
He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
By the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
For a strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job. Sam Dyson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Here, this is a great at-bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in. Follow. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The left fielder, number 3.
Now batting, Alex. Grounded to the right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock, still going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Jake Lamb will stand in to start out there.
That slow changeup, he just did break that swing off in time.
Now a swing and a routine fly ball headed out toward Gordon in left. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Number 30 stands
Line up at bay.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Adrian Beltre.
Thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Darren Ruff. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. Hit hard on the ground to third. He's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Salvador Perez called strike. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Pollock is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
He's absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in.
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. In to score the runner from second. Chesler Cuthbert, but it's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Rougned Odor will come forward now. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gordon going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The batter number 5.
It's left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Shin-Soo Choo.
Just settling in.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside the throw. And
it's possible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. A.J. Pollock stands in. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from 3rd crosses the plate. Jake Lamb. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Number 30 will stand in. And you can throw that small market stuff out the window. The Royals are champions of the American League.
He's got 6 games at home to try to get one more hit to get to 3,000.
The show with Justin Allegri.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your